After the despicable events in Bondi, I'm now hearing, are people really saying in Australia that it's not about religion, or it's all about gun control, or freedom of speech? Well, of course they're going to crack down, going to use any excuse to crack down on freedom of speech, the regime after that. But anybody who may be saying this is not about religion, well, I would say they've either time in the Middle East, or they have, but in a nice sheltered big city somewhere. I've been out in the Gulf, in the deserts, in the mountains, shoulder to shoulder with these guys, and they're good guys. But look, again, if you're going to say this isn't about religion, but you can say whatever you want. People in Australia can sum it up or surmise whatever they want about it, but that's not going to change what's. So maybe look at it like this. They all in the same end goal. It's just that some of them believe in the peaceful path and some of them in the violent path. And Australia's immigration system is almost made to order. There's politicians from the opposition now in Australia who are doing interviews and windbagging off about apparently wanting to be tough on immigration and things like that. Well, they were in power. A lot of those, the ones saying it, were actually in government. They may not have the numbers doing it, but they were in government 3 or 4 years ago. What do they do? And if the argument is, oh no, my electorate elected me as a ex-member, so I can't just change to this party right now. Well, why not? If you think the party you're in has got no interest in the best interests of Australia, then what are you doing in that party? Besides, I don't really care at the end of the day as long as I keep my seat. It's bad enough the regime has been called out on maybe expenses and things like that. But where are they maybe when it comes to this? Why aren't they recalling Parliament and getting some bills through? Let's be clear about something. The current regime, and I've made a clip on this already on the channel, had one of the best immigration policies I've ever seen. And that was the removal of people from Australia who have no valid visa to be in Australia. And I won't go over all of it, but what it basically was once you had exhausted all avenues to stay in Australia, you were to be deported. That was it. If that person's home country refuses to accept that deportee from Australia, or that non-citizen being removed, then that country is listed as a removal country of concern, and all visas from that country are black banned. And guess who used their numbers to make sure that bill didn't go through in that way? I'll take my hat off to the current Australian government for trying to introduce that bill. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and subscribe, bitches. I'll see you on the next one.